Hi everyone, it's Karen here. Welcome. It's day 23 and day 24 of our 24 days of tags for 2022. I am rolling 2 tags into one because I love this technique and I hope you do too. So here we've got something very different if we do it in pinks, yellows and greens to where we do it in the vintage type colours. So for this one, I am using picked raspberry, twisted citron, and mustard seed. For this one, I am using spiced marmalade, frayed burlap, and cracked pistachio to give us this really sort of vintage type look. Now, if you don't have embossing folders, perhaps choose contrasting coloured paper, textures to create your tags. So 23, 24, just the opposite ends of the spectrum. I do hope you've enjoyed this 24 Days of Tags series this year, and I do hope you'll join me next year. I plan to start it on the 1st of November 2023, so I hope you'll stay tuned with me. Keep watching my YouTube channel because I will have videos throughout the year. My Facebook page, which is Karen Telfer Craft, also has all sorts of ideas, funny little quirks and tips and techniques throughout the year. And then, of course, my Facebook group, which is Karen Telfer Craft Creative Community, is a place for you to share all of those makes that you have, which have been inspired through my workshops or my videos. I do run face-to-face classes in Guildford in Surrey, so if you are local to that or it is accessible, please get me a call. So here we are, day 23 and 24, we will get started. I'm only going to demo one technique and then I'll talk you through the other one, and this one is the one that I'm going to do. So for this you need embossing folders, and I've got dozens and dozens in my stash somewhere. So the flowery one that I'm using is from Sizzix. The clock one is also Sizzix, and that's a Tim Holtz one. So this is how you do it. Oh, you can just see that I've tied these 2 tags in slightly different ways. This one, I threaded the ribbon straight through the hole and then just tied it in a tiny little bow with some cord at the top. And then this, pretty much the same as all the others, just threaded it through and pulled it. So here we go. You're going to take your embossing folder. Now, remembering you have a deboss and an emboss side, depending on which side you put it. And you know what? It doesn't matter because I made another one. And so this one, it stands out, and this one, it goes in. Either way, I think they're just as effective. So it doesn't matter which, but here we go. So I'm going to take one of my sides and I'm going to take the 3 colours that I mentioned to you, cracked pistachio, frayed burlap and spiced marmalade. And I am going to apply these to my embossing folder with my smoothie. If you don't have these smoothies, an old makeup sponge, something like that, will squish it on just as well. Those finger daubers, they also work pretty well. And you're just going to put some colour down all over your embossing folder. And you can see what I'm just going over some of the areas that I've already coloured, just so that you don't have blocks of specific colour there. I do want a bit of green over here. There we go. This is super quick, and if you're anything like me, once you got started, that's why I couldn't stop. That's why I made 3. It was so much fun. So the green with the brown here just lifts it a bit. And then I'm going to take my spritzy water bottle and I'm literally just going to spritz it. You don't want to saturate it, otherwise you'll end up with a soggy mess. But you do want enough water in there that it pools and bubbles like that. And then I'm going to take my tag and I'm just going to lay it down in my embossing folder and fold it over. And then I'm going to run that through my embossing machine. So here you have it. You can see some of the water has squelched around, and look at that. Isn't that so much fun? And then just to clean it off, I just use my little cloth with a bit of water. And I let it dry before I put it away. So I'll keep that open. And then look at our fun little tag. So you can see where the water's run. You've got some little water splatters there. It's so much fun. Now, I'm going to let it dry off. Or, well, I make a few more because I had so much fun. Or you can heat it with your heat gun. So once it's dry, I am going to take one of the colours that I've used in the tag, and I'm just going to go around the edge. There we have it. Look at that. That's so much fun. So that's day 23, and day 24, I'd love it if you made a contrasting colour. So chalk and cheese. So thank you for being part of this challenge this year. I have loved seeing your makes, and I'll be back again very soon with another video. Bye for now.